Ballyhoo and welcome. The Passion Project continues. My name is Remedy Robinson, and this is an appreciation. It's an exploration of linguistics, language, and how to prove you're not angry anymore, as framed by the peerless poetry of the modern day master, Elvis Costello. Today's slow drag is with Five Small Words from National Ransom, released in 2010. The songwriting is credited to Elvis Costello. Here we have another universal song topic of love, sex, and betrayal, and of course it is set apart from the crowd by the unique spin Mr. Costello has become famous for. In the background is the resentment, perhaps, as bewilderment and calculation take center stage. Maybe you'll recognize in time. Maybe one day you will discover all the pain that lies behind you and your unfortunate love. With these near rhymes of time and behind and discover and love, this piece begins with a sense of restrained outrage that hints at the drama that seems destined to unfold. It's a deep, dark, truthful mirror of not only the person, but of the faulty tenderness that person has to offer. Sometimes we just can't help but to do it all wrong. Somebody might be more unsuitable and strange, with eyes that offer everything that are capable of danger. Here's a rare, and I do mean rare, verse without a rhyming pair and very little to no alliteration. The poetic content contained within, I'd say, probably helps this fact to go unnoticed. All that's needed is a complicated assessment of a love rival, a confession, and an accusation. Good luck finding its meaning as it seems tightly coiled between somebody and danger. The mental image of someone who might be more unsuitable and strange can keep plates spinning in the air for quite some time. My mind turns over lies you told, things said to your other lover, sweet as they had been to me. You lay there telling them to each other. So while the suitor might be less well suited, the words, it appears, remain identical, rendering them irrelevant, no matter how wonderful they once seemed. Perhaps that's why many second marriages begin with different vows professed at the wedding ceremony. Now I stand outside the door. My head is filled with phrases. Inside, someone's calling out. Their voices rise in praises. Do you think one of the phrases that fills the narrator's mind might be, "So you found some other joker who can please you more"? This is another great example of how this is classic, universal, and always germane to the topic at hand. The gestalt of using opposite words works beautifully outside and inside. Voices rise as something else goes down. Five small words. Don't you want me anymore? Five small words. Well, who is keeping score? Five small words. Coward that you are, you would faithlessly implore, baby, please don't leave me. Why don't you believe me? Why did you deceive me? Five small words, complicating the usual three little words associated with love songs. Add an extra layer of complication when the first five words, "Don't you want me anymore," are in quotes, while the second five words, well, who is keeping score, are, at least according to the lyrics listed on the Elvis Costello wiki page, they're not quoted. Does it make a difference who the line is attributed to? Who is keeping score? We all are. Oh, we all are. Funny, if we contract who and is, then there are only four words asking who is keeping score. The faithlessly implored lines from the coward are both in quotes and tally 5 words each. And the word deception, it's a lethal weapon of blame when placed in the wrong or right hands. Didn't take some shiny dagger, tattooed fingers grip and hone. I walked under some dark ladder. I heard your final loving moan. All your indiscretions are so merciful and brief, genteel poison sprinkled on your Spanish handkerchief. The structure of this verse veers us back into the chartered territory of ABABCC construction, dagger and ladder, hone and moan, brief, and if you're speaking British English, handkerchief, sweeps the piece into its crescendo, so to speak. It's all rather suggestive and saucy, or as murderous, or as prim and proper as you'd like, tempting fate along the way, merciful and brief. Brilliant. While wondering what a genteel poison might be, I came across an abstract for the article Poison Most Genteel from the Winter 2014 Romanian Journal of Artistic Creativity. Quote, stressing the body by feeding it with some element, oxygen and water included, to say nothing of copper, fluoride, nickel, potassium, selenium, sodium, and tin, is as damaging as any kind of poisoning, even if such elements are essentially vital, as borderlines between the necessary amount in each case and the surplus that is just too much of a good thing, are hardly ever to discern. Murders in such subtle manner might just be as well be called creative, unquote. So no wonder the poison is presented on what sounds like a delicate and decorative piece of cloth. It's downright civilized. 5 small words. Don't you want me any more? 5 small words. Well, who is keeping score? The coward that you are, you would so faithlessly implore. Baby, please don't leave me. Why don't you believe me? Why did you deceive me? It's certainly a catchy chorus that shifts in meaning with a simple, misplaced quote mark. And while it's fun to turn over in our mind, the final lines of this piece are downright baffling. Maybe in time you'll want me more, accidentally like this 45, this 44. The nearest I get to this opaque sentiment is it's either about guns or music, or both. If you've cracked the code, please let me know, or don't. You are probably pretty proud of yourself, as well you should be. In the funny, not funny category, when Googling this conundrum, videos of loading guns with the wrong caliber bullet comes up, as you might imagine, as does a slew of what to do if you're pregnant over 45, which I'm certain will have some effect on my future targeted ads. Dig it. Again, this has been a slow drag with 5 small words from 2010's National Ransom. This entire album is filled with dense, articulate lines that are nearly gothic in tone and tenor. Even the more accessible pieces, such as 5 Small Words, is filled with side roads and blind alleys. For those in the know, it's also fun to explore older Elvis Costello pieces that feel as if they're lurking in the shadows in between the delivery of these small loaded words. And that's it for today's slow drag, my friend. Thank you for listening. Other gems from National Ransom that I am sure you will enjoy a slow drag with are episodes 3, Sing Hallelujah, Sister. It's a slow drag with Church Underground. Episode 37, Gallivant in Peg Leg Pants. It's a slow drag with a voice in the dark. Episode 44, The Black Keys of Her Fine Wine. That's a slow drag with the inscrutable Stations of the Cross. In episode 73, Jingling Spurs. That's a slow drag with Jimmy Standing in the Rain. They're all dynamite pieces. I highly recommend them all. You can find me on social media and all the usual places. Just search for my name, Remedy Robinson, the name of my podcast, Slow Drag with Remedy, or the name of my first novel, The Most Terrible Time in My Life, ends Thursday. Also, please visit Slow Drag with Remedy for companion blogs, transcripts, and other useful information. And if you will, please take the time to subscribe. Give us a 5-star rating, especially on Apple Podcasts. And as always, thank you for helping to get the word out about this little passion project. Truly, it means the world. So, until next time, adieu, my little ballyhoo. Slow Drag with Remedy.